Colorado Rockies were granted a franchise in Major League Baseball in 1991 and entered the National League in 1993. They had a rough beginning because of a huge accounting scandal that forced the original owners to relinquish the rights to the team. The late Jerry McMorris bailed them out and enabled the team to begin play in the 1993 season. The team shared the NFL Denver Broncos Mile High Stadium for their first 2 seasons, and then Coors Field opened for business to begin the 1995 season. The Rockies made it pay off early, earning their way to the playoffs in their first year in the stadium. The 1995 team led the National League in hits with 1,406, in runs scored with 785, and in triples with 43, which was the most in the Major League. They hit 200 home runs with 749 RBI, and the team batting an average of .282. Before the beginning of the 2002 season, the team ran a study as to why the balls were flying out of the park in record numbers and determined that it was not a result of the thin air, but it was a result of the dry air at 5,280 feet of elevation. Because of those numbers, the Major League started making the team humidify the baseballs to try to lessen the advantage that regular baseballs could not prevent in the mile-high atmosphere. In the 2014 season, the team was once again one of the best offensive teams in all of baseball. They were in the top 5 of every major hitting category statistically, but were among the worst teams in the league in every pitching category. Not one pitcher in the starting rotation had an ERA under 4.00, and the relief pitchers couldn't provide any relief. They finished the year 30 games under 500, just outside of last place in the National League West, and injuries riddled the team throughout the year. The team got off to a decent start, going 16-12 in April, but never had a winning month the rest of the year. Some players to watch for 2015 are Troy Tulowitzki, who only played 91 games in 2014. As he enters his 10th year in a Rockies uniform, he needs to stay healthy to provide the power in the middle of this lineup, after 5 straight years of seeing time on the disabled list. Justin Morneau came over from the Pirates to join the team in 2014. He played 10 seasons in Minnesota after being sent to the Pirates before the trade deadline in 2013. He has not put up big numbers since 2009, with all of his power numbers way down in the past 5 years. He has not hit more than 17 home runs since 2012, but he had his best season average of his career this last year, hitting .319. Carlos Gonzalez comes off knee surgery last year and only played in 70 games in 2014. He made his spring debut in March and hopes to be in the opening day lineup. Between Morneau, Tulowitzki, and Gonzalez, they could arguably be the most intimidating 3-4-5 hitters in the game if they can manage to stay on the field. The line setters are not convinced that the Colorado Rockies will have much success in 2015, offering a team wins total of only 71.5 in a highly competitive National League West. There really weren't any significant changes on the team, and if the key players can stay healthy, they should be able to compete at a high level. Once again, the biggest problem we see is their starting pitching, which got absolutely torched in 2014 and with no big names coming to the rescue. Fixing their 21-60 road record could provide us with enough wins to eke out 72 wins on the year. We do expect them to play well at home as they did last year, and if this team stays healthy, 72 wins should be a walk in the park. Don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.